this morning I'm doing a 35-kilometre run. So this will be the second longest run I've ever done in my life. So I've run a marathon, and that was over 20 years ago, and that was a disaster actually. In 3 weeks I've got my 50k trail run, which is why I'm running 35k today. So mixing up my infinite. So I'm going to do an out and back, fairly flat course here in Brisbane along the Brisbane River. But have a think about it. I'm going to run 17.5 kilometres. At that point it's the turnaround and I run back. So I'm going to take 2 bottles. I've got my running vest, so I'm going to take 2 bottles. These are 500 ml each. One of these an hour. This gives me all my carbs and sodium and everything I need. And then I'm also going to take some gel. So you get this funnel so you can get it into all your little bottles. So this is a bit of a backup, I guess. So I've never been one that's good with endurance. Because anyone who knows me, I never did long. I always preferred the short. Maybe at 52, maybe I am enjoying the longer. 10 years ago, no way. So anyway, I'm going to take the GoPro and I'm going to film me running, and let's see how this goes. 35k run. Tell me, what's your longest run? How long would you run as your longest run? What are you training for? I'm curious to know. And do your joints hurt? If so, what do you do about that? So I'm interested to know about it. All right, let's go do this. And into the darkness. So I'm going to touch base every 5k, 5.02 in 28:18. So that's a good pace. Just need to hold this, and obviously 5k in, I'm feeling pretty good, as you would hope. The good news is only 30 to go. But almost at 10k, just over 56 minutes. So I feel like I'm holding a good pace. Not feeling as great as I wish I could be. Let's use a scale 1 to 10. I'll give myself about let's be generous. Let's give myself a 6.5. So 25k to go. Alright, I just stopped and went to the loo. I actually feel much better. Maybe that's what was going on. For those non-Australians, a loo is a toilet. And I'm running 5:39 pace, so, and the sun is just about to come up. So it's cold, but it's good running weather. $15k, 124, let's say, just turned over to 124 and feeling good. Actually going to give myself a 7 out of 10 this time. I feel a bit better, so that's positive. So in 2.5k
I turn around, all downhill from there. Well, not downhill, but like, you know, the analogy, downhill, heading home. All right, so I've just turned 17.5k. I'm feeling okay. My feet hurt. It's always a problem I have, actually, is particularly my left foot. But that's all right. As I said before, it's all downhill from here, heading home. All right, coming up to 20k, just over 1 hour 50. So pace is good. My left foot's really hurting. Does every time I do a long run. But you know, fully loaded, by that I mean with my pack and my shoes and all of it, I'm about 80 kilos, so I'm certainly not a lightweight ultra marathoner. So I guess it makes sense that your joints and things start to hurt. It'll be alright. I'm gonna say I'm about a 6 out of 10 now, but that's alright. 20k in, only 15 to go. Alright, 2 hours 18, 25k. Feeling pretty crap. So this left foot's now moving up into my leg and hamstring. So something's not right there. I'm going to give myself a 4.5 out of 10. So 10k to go. God, I hope in 3 weeks I feel better than now. All right, time for a bit of self-talk. So, less than 10k. Just think about being strong. Self-talk goes a long way when you're feeling average. It'll be right. I feel great. Am I convincing you? All right, 30k, 2 hours 47. My pace has definitely slowed. Oh shit, I'm probably about a 4 out of 10 to be honest. I'm trying to stay motivated. You know, everything I see about long distance running says you will go through a low patch, but you will come out of it. I'm waiting. So 5k to go. I mean, shit, I've done that 1,000 times. So I've drunk all my nutrition. I filled a bottle up with water down to my tempo, so my gel. So let's say I'm running 6-minute pace, half hour, it's all over. It's all ready now. This is my longest run because I did 30 2 weeks ago. Anyway, you know, maybe it will come good. Almost done. Just clicked over 3 hours. Fuck, that's a long time to run. Jesus. 32.2, almost done. And I have to admit, I am feeling a little bit better. So there is truth in that. So I was a 4 out of 10, maybe I'm a 5 out of 10. I haven't jumped up to a 7 or anything, but 5's better than 4. So just over 2.5k, she's all over for this training run anyway. One kilometre to go. There's 34. There it is, 35k, and I'm about a 3 out of 10, so deteriorated. Anyway, let me go home and have a shower and sit down and evaluate that run. I'll let you know. Alright, so I'm home, I've had a shower, I'm rugged up. So 35k, 5:37 pace took me 3 hours, 16 minutes and 48 seconds, burnt 2,168 calories. It was a pretty hard run actually. I didn't feel great from the start, but I got through it, and thinking ahead for 3 weeks' time when I'm doing this 50k trail run, I've only got 15 to go, and there was a patch after about 30 where I started feeling fractionally better. So also that run I just did was all on concrete and paths and things like that, so it's quite a hard surface, whereas this trail run is obviously on trails. Some of it's actually on the beach. It's a very flat run, so I'll be right. But anyway, there's the long run. Thanks for running with me.